So just game week opener is here, and whether you're ready or not, you better try to be ready on Saturday. Southern Miss is coming in, and it's an annual game for us. So much respect and admiration for Joy Lee and her program. She's such a tremendous coach and, a competitor. You said one thing about her and know that she's a cancer survivor. I think that speaks for the competitor. You got to be a tremendous competitor to beat that, and she's beating it. And I just have so much admiration for her. She's such a great really ambassador for our state and I know for her university. And so I've got a lot of respect for that program and know they'll be well prepared coming in here. And, it's always it's a tough game for us. So our kids hopefully will be ready. We got a lot of kids that hadn't been in that game, so it'll be new for them. Their kids are playing extremely hard. They're going to really challenge us and make us uncomfortable in some areas, or try to, and we'll have to be ready to play. I know last year Joe graduated on Friday night, and we left here, and she got down there late, and we played on Saturday night, and it was, it was really a neat deal to have her playing with that graduate patch on her jersey, and she'll do that again this year. So, yeah.
Take questions. Feel raise your hand. We'll get them out to you. Start with Ben and then Tyler.
Vic, looking at the film again with Lubbock Christian, was there anything that stuck out when you took another look at it?
Yeah, obviously playing so many combinations, so many young kids, so many inexperienced kids. Even our sophomore class with Jessica and Zaria, they're just inexperienced. They haven't played, just very many minutes when you look at things, and so we got a lot of mistakes. There's not enough time in the day to fix them all, to be honest with y'all. It's going to be something that we'll have to continue to work on. We had a good practice yesterday. And so we'll just have to continue to work on those things. It's all fixable. It's nothing terminal, but we've got to go to work. A lot of it is just communication, our inability to communicate with people and our teammates, and especially defensively. Communicating on defense and talking just has a calming effect on everybody. And it calms the coach, I can tell you. And so, when you're not doing that, it's a struggle. I'm watching last year's film of them playing and how good they were defensively when they switched, and there's just not a lot of miscommunication going on. And so that's a big piece of some of our issues right now is that, and we've got to fix that.
Vic, I know how much you like to play the in-state teams, especially Southern Miss. Last couple of years, you've gotten to play a couple games before playing Southern Miss. This year, it's the very first one. What do you expect the atmosphere to be like, the intensity from your team, and all of that?
Well, I hope the intensity from my team's a little different than it was Monday night. The film doesn't lie, and I think that's the one thing that jumped out on film for a lot of our kids was we think we're playing hard, but the film doesn't show that. And so, I'm hopeful. We don't have a football game on Saturday, so 2 o'clock tip. Weather's supposed to be a little cool outside, so I'm hoping everybody will come to the hump and see our team play. We've sold over 6,000 season tickets, and I would hope that we'd have a great crowd for our opener on Saturday.
Coach, I know your team is different, but is Southern Miss very different from the team you saw last year?
Yeah, I think they're a little more poised, a little more a veteran group. Those young kids they played last year are a year older and a year wiser. And, again, they're just Joy Lee and her staff do a tremendous job coaching them. So I think they'll be, a little bit, I think they're going to be a lot better, actually. And so we'll have to play better. We're different. They're different. And, you go back and look at the stats, and, I'll do this every game. First one that jumps at me is Tierra. Well, she only made 5 shots, so she had 13 points, but she had 9 offensive rebounds. And so that gives you extra possessions and again, her presence defensively causes so many issues. So we did a great job taking care of the ball. Probably our best job against them because they will press you. They'll zone press you. They got after us in man press last year. We took care of the ball last year, only had 8 turnovers. So, that's a recipe for success every night. You're not going to turn the ball over. So I think that's for us, that's been a focal point from day one, and so we'll have to do that again.
Logan?
You played a few minutes the other night with the bigs in there, that taller lineup. What did you like from that look?
I don't think we drop off, and I think it gives us a chance to maybe go get some of our misses. It's certainly a mismatch in size, especially when you can throw Rakia at 3. So, we can run some triple post and do some different things, I think, with that big lineup in there. And, again, Jessica's just developed her game where she's got that 15-footer now that you got to come get her. I mean, if you're not going to come get her, good luck, because she's going to knock it down. So she's and she's got the green light with me on all those. So I like that. I think, again, Rakia plays yesterday in practice, just played so hard defensively. I think she really took what she saw from the film and went to the floor with it. And, hopefully we'll have some others do the same thing.
Joe, just walking into another season opener, I know it wasn't necessarily expecting to be doing that this year, but what's the feeling like to have the season come again and be getting to go at it again?
I'm excited. I'm glad that it's finally here. Sometimes we look at games as a break from practice, so I'm excited to go out there and play in front of those fans. And it's on a Saturday, so that's good for me because my family gets to come down here and watch me as well. So I'm excited.
Joe, we've talked a lot about how you feel about coming back and being able to play again, but Monday night, I guess, was a chance for you to kind of meet with some of the fans again. And what have they been telling you, and how happy do they seem for you to be back and to wear Mississippi State's logo again?
They're very excited. A lot of people come up and tell me that they're happy that I'm back and they like to watch me play. And they're looking for me to be a leader this year, as well as they're expecting that as well as my coaches. So.
Joe, as kind of the lone senior on this team and obviously a young backcourt, how have you been able to help some of those younger pieces and those younger guards just sort of figure out their roles in the preseason?
Just really communicating with them every day, playing hard as I can so they can see what it takes every day to grind every day to, get to where we have been. So just really, being that leader by example as well as vocally.